Hit an important milestone today. So on my KAG Stoner light machine gun, I got it to level 15, which means it now has the ability to heal for 15% of damage done, and that heals both armor and HP, which is fantastic. Let's have a quick look what that looks like. Alright, keep an eye on my armor bar, see how it goes back up as I'm doing damage. It's very nice. Lost half your armor, all you need to do is just fire at someone down there and you fill it back up. It can enable you to stay alive and play the role of the tank far more effectively, so you can see running in, healing up there. It's also really good for countering damage over time effects, so you see how I'm bleeding, but by laying down damage I managed to kind of offset that. I think this ability is going to be really useful. I've noticed it's on a couple of guns, it's not just on this one, but this seems to be the one you get access to earliest. Alright, so let's watch a few team games. So playing in the stadium today, so starting off using my bear claws to run forward, because like many FPSs, if you're holding the knife, or in this case the bear claws, you run faster. I get the logic is that it's lighter, but you're still carrying all the other stuff, but yeah, whatever. So I've used it to push forward, we've dropped a smoke grenade, and I'm just trying to keep the opponents under the cosh at the spawn point from the right hand side, which has become kind of my go-to strategy when I'm playing on here, unless somebody else is doing it. If somebody else takes this position, I then take a different position. So we get taken out, but not before we do a bunch of damage, so just going to rush our way forward again. If you're wondering why I'm jumping about, it's just to get a better view of the battlefield, so you can look for the red dots above people's heads, so sometimes you can spot them from a distance by jumping. It does also expose your position, but obviously you're moving quite quickly, so it's not so bad. So again, the machine gun here doing good work. Look at that, nice. I get a bunch of kills there, push forward, and finally get taken down by 3 of them. So a little jump, I spotted that guy over the wall, see, so I knew to straight away zoom in and aim for his head. I think my teammate took him out, managed to get a couple more kills there. We'll just reload before we try and push our way forward. As we push forward, we are going to use the light machine gun, because it's going to help keep us alive, and it's just brutal as well. It just rips through people, it does so much damage. And if you've not been watching my videos, I've kind of put all of the best stuff on this. So I've unlocked the best of everything for it. Apart from a scope, I didn't bother putting a scope on it, because why do I want a scope on a submachine gun? I'll probably put one on at some point. I've advanced pretty quickly in this game, and the way I've done that is by playing it a lot. One of the best ways to advance, really, is to just add as many people as you can as friends, and then just play with friends, and then you just grind through the games, grind through the wins, hopefully, and then you're just racking those reward points up. Just be a courteous team player though, and don't hit the watch ad button if you're playing with other people, otherwise you're just going to cause problems and delay everybody from getting into the next game. The idea is that you want to get through them as quick as possible. It's a good opportunity to practice using different techniques, learning the layout of the maps, and also getting used to using different weapons as well. So if you go to your quest bar and you look at your weekly quests, you should be trying to complete every single weekly quest, because that final box that you get has got some seriously good rewards in it, like really loads and loads of stuff. Some of those tasks will be quite annoying. So the one I've been doing today, get 200 kills with a pistol, what a pain in the backside that was. I did a lot of that through playing in free-for-all, just running around with a pistol and racking up kills that way. Thing with the pistol is, you've only got like 2 clips and it runs out really fast, and then you need to die before you can get any more. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I was running around free-for-all with a pistol. As soon as I got killed, I was switching to the bear claws, because that meant I was up front and more likely to get killed. And I just basically grind away at that. I think it probably took me, I don't know, 15-20 games maybe, but it was worth it. Yeah, well worth. Basically, when you finish a game, if you go to statistics, you can add people who you've played with from that screen. So all you need to do is hit the little settings button next to the name, click add friend, and then they will get your friend request. And I just spam those out to people, just fill your friends list up, and then at any given point you should hopefully have anywhere between 3 or 4, 10 and 11 people online. If you just spam requests into your squad, you should fill a squad of 4 pretty quickly. I've noticed you can it's set up so you can have a team of 5, but at the moment all the game types are 4 on 4. I assume that's for when they introduce the bomb game that they've got on Modern Ops, the Counter-Strike thing where the terrorists plant the bomb and the counter-terrorists have to defuse the bomb. That was 5 on 5 in Modern Ops, and seeing as how they've kind of just copied a lot of that game over here, I'm guessing that's what we'll be getting in here, so that'll be good. Another thing you can do, which I've not done yet but I really want to, is you can squad up with people and then you can set up a custom game which doesn't affect rankings of anything, and kind of do what you want. And I think that would be a good way to get in there with your teammates and just like practice moving as a squad, practice moving up and down the battlefield, things like that. Get used to certain ways of playing. It's something that if my clan, you know, does take off and we start playing competitively, it's something I think I'd like to do, is learn how to like properly coordinate as a team. We did a little bit of that in Super Blast, but not to any significant extent. You couldn't really practice like that. We just kind of got used to playing together. Speaking of Super Blast, it has now officially been delisted from the Play Store, so it can no longer be downloaded and installed onto your devices. So if you don't have it installed, you won't be able to play for the final couple of weeks, maybe days, before they shut the servers down. I've been putting all my time into this, but I would like to get at least one more go on Blaster Party before the game ends. So shout out once again to my Super Blast crew. You're all legends, and I'm glad a load of you have come over to this game with me and have joined my new clan. The clan is open to new players. We're at 13 out of 20, so if you play this game and you're watching this video and you're not in a clan, feel free to come and join us. We are N-Strike Elite. You can search for N-Strike Elite or just search for Nerf, and the Nerf tag should bring us up. We're currently ranked 19th in the world, and I hope that we will keep climbing up those lists. Right, doing a really good job of dominating opponents here. Just got them locked down at the spawn point. They're really struggling to fight their way out of it. This is why you should play with friends. It's just great. And you don't have to be with friends who are in the same league as you, so you can have lower level players and higher level players. It'll still work. You can still team up. I don't know how it works in terms of balancing the teams out, but I'd suggest just if you've got lower level players in your friends list or in your team, invite them in and give them the boost, you know, get them a bunch of wins that'll help them to level up quicker, and then it'll help you because then you'll have higher level friends on your friends list. I think I just killed myself with a grenade there. Probably not going to get the chance to use this monkey because the game's nearly over, but we're going to give it a try anyway. Yeah, take it out straight away. Go on, monkey. Yes, monkey gets the kill. I don't want you to think I've just been playing Stadium either. I have been playing every map and I've been learning them. I've been learning good points to snipe from. I've been learning at what point I should switch to my machine gun or to my shotgun. And I've been practicing with the bear claws as well. I put a little video out today where I went in free-for-all mode and just used the bear claws and nothing else to see if I could win a game, and I did. Took me one try, absolutely dominated. It was loads of fun. So yeah, that's something you can do. I'm having a great time just kind of using the heal on this machine gun. It's not completely broken, it's not completely OP, but it is very good. It just adds to your survivability, and like I say, it's things like those damage over times becoming nullified by the fact that you just keep laying down damage. And then because this thing holds 100 bullets, I can normally get quite a good few kills before I need to either try and retreat and reload, and the reload does take ages, or you can just switch to a different weapon. Either way works really. I do still love the assault rifle. It's great for headshots, but I think the machine gun, it's been slowly creeping up to being my main weapon. I'm using it more and more and more, and you know, as I level it up, that's just going to continue because it is a really, really decent weapon. This gun, I believe, was in the original like welcome to the game offer, but you can, you know, find it in the game as well, I'm sure. Might have been available to purchase for gold, I don't remember. But yeah, I would unlock one of the machine guns. They're all good. And if you're not sure, if you've not unlocked one yet and you're trying to figure out which one to invest in, check out the levels as it levels up and pick the one that suits you. Right, let's watch one more match. I'm in with Extreme from the FRA team, and I've also got Darth Vader with me as well. So see, using the bear claws to run, get up forward quickly, and then switch to the light machine gun, and that way I'm ready just to start taking people out of the base. Drop a quick gas grenade there just to damage people as they're coming out the spawn point, and then I'll just try and keep shooting people to keep healing me. I have also got plenty of healing needles as well, which I can use. But what you don't want to do is use them when you're nearly dead and bleeding out, because sometimes you'll die before it kicks in and then you've just wasted one of your needles. So it does take a bit of getting used to knowing when to use the heals. And the nice thing is it comes with a movement speed bonus as well, which is always helpful. This map, I think it's called Seed Grape. I don't know what that name's about. But this is a fun map. It's very, very straightforward. Just got this courtyard in the middle. You can run up the outside on the left and right side. And then at each base is kind of, you start in a walled area. You can run through 2 doors into this open area. Very, very simple layout. Very effective. You can use any type of weapon on this map. You can kind of be inside of that courtyard using the shotgun, taking people out, although it does turn into a bit of a kill box. You can snipe through the door to the other side of the map. You can snipe up the left and right hand side, or you can get up front and personal with your submachine gun, with your light machine gun, or again with the shotgun. That works. Monkey there doing a great job. I think I just got a triple kill there, absolutely dominating the opponents. And then I get another, and I'm helping out. Teammates are sniping. So we only need, I think it's 3 more kills, is it? It's hard to tell. No, it's 6 more kills we need. So yeah, you can snipe from this position. Really, really good if you've got a decent sniper rifle or a decent assault rifle with a good zoom on it. You can do it up the left and right hand side. I got taken out by a sniper at, I think, 0-point range there. Didn't even realise where they were. I'd advocate keeping an eye on the minimap as well, because it does show you where people are, although if you use a silenced weapon, you won't appear on the minimap, I think. Alright, good game. Thank you for watching. See you soon.